Good afternoon. Dave Harding, Director of Facilities here at Princeton Public Schools. I was asked to kind of talk a little bit about what our strategies are here as far as ventilating our classrooms during COVID. And I just wanted you to know that because of our wonderful referendum, we've installed about 168 Airedale self-contained air conditioning units, which are capable of delivering as minimum of 30% outside air, of which we've set them up for. And there is an economizer mode on that unit as well, that when the weather gets cooler and a little bit drier, they'll start to pull in as much as 100% outside air. We're getting air changes in our classrooms between 6 and 8 total air changes per hour, and we're definitely trying to hold conditions at about 55% humidity. The units are also equipped with energy savings devices. There are motion detectors that put them into a setback position. There are CO2 sensors which modulate the amount of outside air, of which we've bypassed because of COVID, so that we're keeping everything constant and keeping our outside air at a maximum. We're also running them early in the morning and running them for 2 to 3 hours after the end of class for the ability to purge the classrooms and introduce and continue to add more fresh air, but they're also operating overnight as well at the setback temperature points. The high school is a little bit of an older system, existing unit ventilator system, and there are also air handlers on the roofs that introduce some additional outside air to some of the spaces. They're operating between 20 and 30 CFM. They're not adjustable. They're a fixed percentage of outside air. Also, I forgot to mention that in the Airedale units, we have the MERV 13 filters for higher filtration rates, but in the high school, they're only capable of handling the MERV 8, which is the original design for the systems. There does seem to be a little confusion about our direction as far as opening windows to the classrooms. The ventilation systems that we have, with the amount of outside air that we are introducing to these spaces, especially into the economizer mode, we feel that it's important to keep the windows closed for a number of reasons. Most of them is to maintain the humidity levels in the classrooms, and also with the fact that these units are delivering the air through the ceiling at level, and then the air will drop directly down towards the floor, as opposed to when the windows are open. Then we have ventilation air that's actually coming across in the breathing zone from one row of kids to the next. And we're also not, as I said, capable of controlling the environment, temperature, and humidity in the classrooms at the same time. So those are just a couple of things that we're doing. I hope this is helpful, and I appreciate listening, but we're doing everything we can to provide the health and safety of our kids. Thank you.